Hello, there's my Libby. Hi, Libby. Okay, sitting here in Carson City. Hubby has a dentist appointment. They're gonna fix on one of his back molars. They're gonna fix probably a crown that has defaulted or needs to be redone. And so I figured this would be a best time to update you because I've been putting on what our camera has been picking up because we haven't been doing too much on our property. Outside, we finally finished up the gravel that we did have. We're going to order 30 more. It'll be basically 3 loads of more gravel. I had to think about that. And we'll probably do that in the next probably couple of weeks, maybe. But before we do that, we are going to measure out our where our septic is. And I think I'm going to call the health department in Reno where you get the permits because they had some paperwork. I'm going to have them send me everything we needed so we could fill it out and do everything that we needed. And so when we take it in for the permits, we got everything all laid out and all ready to go. But the biggest news is we're having a Connex, which is one of the containers, storage containers. Storage container Connexes. We bought one in Sparks, and it's supposed to have a lock-proof thing on it. It's all sealed. It's all nice. It's new. It's been painted. They also did vents in it, so it has vents in it. We got an area that we will be marking off in the next couple of days. We already got it all the gravel down where we're going to have the Connexes, and we've flattened it because it's got to be even, and we are going to mark the outline where it should be, and then from there we will work on where we want the septic, measure out the septic and everything. Hopefully maybe we'll talk to our neighbor down the street and have him dig where the septic will be and everything for us, pay him, and we should be able to put everything in there. That will make it nice. And by the time we do that and got the storage area container there, then I could figure out where I want the temporary greenhouse and chicken coop at, because it'll be up in that flat area for right now. Also need to go back and you've seen videos where I went in the back of our property and found those spots. I will be digging those up pretty soon and maybe seeing how well that holds water for a big length of time, because what I'm hoping is to put some type of container that when it rains it goes down in and it keeps it for at least halfway through the summer, the hottest months of water, so I can actually water the greenhouse with it, even though I think I'm going to do one of those systems that has the water in it, and then you grow your plants off of. My brain is not working this morning. A lot of things going on. My router died last night. Lucky enough, we have an extra router now. It's calling up Verizon because we had to pull it out of storage. Call Verizon, get it up and going to my account so we can have internet and run the cameras out. Seen a coyote this morning. Seen a jackrabbit this morning. No cameras up and going. It's been a crazy morning anyways. But anyways, that ain't the point. The point is I wanted to update you. So I'm hoping that I will can do a video when the container gets there, have them back it in and videotape it so you can see that update. And then once we get everything measured out of the septic, then I will walk through it, and when the gravel guys get there for more gravel, I'll videotape that because it's interesting how they do it. They dump it, they go get another truck. Of course, I won't be on 5th where they do all of that magic at, but for them to bring another one up to dump it. So that's where we're at. We are making a little bit of progress on the property. The other thing that we will be doing is figuring out exactly how far we're going to have the trailer at away from the connexes, because I'm going to set up something for shade between the trailer and the connex, so there'll be a space in between. But we can also use it we'll get a table and chairs. We'll set it up for like breakfast, dinner, whatever. I told my husband that we have to get a griddle, something to cook on out there. I want a propane oven. It's an outside oven is what it is for that area. And we'll set it up where we can sit, relax, enjoy the weather in the shade since it gets really hot, and go from there. Once we get the connex up there, then we'll move all of our stuff from storage into the connex, so we're there, and hopefully have enough room up front, which I know we will because this is a 20-foot container. We'll work on getting solar to it, enough for equipment, for a bench for my husband, so he can start working on upcycling pieces of jewelry. And I do have my eBay. It's Bud's Place 0 on eBay, and that's going to have all different things on it. It's got some of our estate pieces that we had in our shop, and it's got some silver pieces that we had on inventory, and it's got some stuff that was my mom's that I'm actually my sister and I both agreed that if I could sell some of my mom's things, we'll just like split them half and half. But yeah, I wanted a short little video just so you know that we are one step closer of getting one thing on our piece of property finally. And it's going to be a long road. And it's going to be a long road for YouTube. I'm not one of these creators. I do have a TikTok. I do have Facebook. And I tried to do a video on TikTok, a video on YouTube. I do have Instagram. I don't do much on Instagram. I post certain videos on, link my Facebook to YouTube for friends. And that's all friends and family for Facebook. But I got to a point where it was getting really hard trying to do a video every single day for for TikTok and for YouTube. So I'm just going to focus on trying to get a video out 5 days a week on YouTube, trying to get it out before, I would say 2:30, 3:30, somewhere along there. If it doesn't come out until later, that's because I'm kind of still working on not doing a video, but trying to get it all put together, because I'm not good at that. I'm really bad at it. But I'm working on it. I'm learning. So it's always a learning experience. Anything that we do is a learning experience. And so turning 57 and still trying to learn is basically a good thing, because that means that I'm still alive, still kicking, if you know what I mean. But anyways, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm not going to mumble and jumble on rattling on things. What other important things? Oh, I did tell you that we're staying at a neighbor's house, which is, we're on one end of Second, and he's on the other end of Second. We figured out that it's actually not quite a half a mile in between us, because we're about we're each 4.5 acres, or just a little bit over 4.5 acres on each, and there's 8 all together on that block. So what we're going to end up doing is end up with the router, because I got cameras on my trailer, but we're also going to do a camera at the Connex with floodlights. I already got the camera, and I got to figure out how to get the router signal all the way over to our place so we're going to do maybe an extender just for that. Then this way we can actually know if somebody is trying to break in. I don't think anybody's going to break in, because we're out in kind of like nowhere land. And I feel really safe out there. Better than being in town. Better being sitting in here right now in the parking lot waiting for my husband. But I just don't, after everything that has gone through in the last couple of years and seeing the crime and everything in populated areas, I'd rather be in less populated areas. For being a younger years in my younger years, social butterfly to not a social butterfly. I wouldn't say I'm an antisocial person now, but I like my peace and quiet. I like to be away from people most of the time I will go with my husband, but I usually stay out in the truck because I just don't want to deal with anybody. But that's okay too, you know. He's more of an antisocial. He always has been, so. But this is where we're at. This is where we're heading towards. So we're just taking it one step at a time, and this is over 15 minutes. So I want to get this posted, and I'm posting it raw. I'm not editing anything out of it again. I don't know. I just don't like trying to match up what I'm saying to what, you know, in case if something does happen and I do have to edit it and cut parts out. I'm not there that yet on a video like this, but on putting things together through the cameras or taking a walk and cutting certain things out to make it shorter, I could do that, but this part I can't. So I'm cutting it short until we meet again. And please describe. No, subscribe to my channel, please. That helps me. Put a thumbs up, put a thumbs down. I don't care. If you don't like me and you don't like my what I'm doing, post it in the comments. Put a thumbs down. If you don't like it, just put a thumbs down and put in the comment, I don't like it, and this is the reason why. I don't even care if you tell me that I'm ugly and fat. I know I'm ugly and fat, but shh. Actually, I'm not ugly. I'm just overweight. Or you can put a thumbs up and say, I like the contacts. I like your little camera stuff, but can you do this and this and this, which will help me improve what I'm doing. So please, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, even though you don't really want to watch my stuff. Once you do a thumbs up, put a little thing in a comment saying, hey, I like this, but you could take it this, you can improve it by this way. Put a thumbs down to say, I don't like your contacts. I don't like the looks of you. I don't want nothing to do with you. That would be amazing. Just amazing. Because that helps me in the long run. What I'm trying to do with this channel. And every little bit will help. So, one more time until we meet again, and have a wonderful day.